Friendships, some relationships are made in heaven, I would say. And some of these encounters, some of these meetings turn into meaningful and beautiful friendships. That is my story with Latif. That is my story with Latif. But before that, I heard Tom Kesh talk about TOCOMA and mentioning my name. He came in a little late. He was proposing, but I was taken. Because Latif got me at hello. Okay, so I discovered the first time I met Latif that we were looking for each other. We couldn't find each other. This is a big world. And so finally, some friends got us together and we finally met. And I met a person who was quite interesting, very quick to the draw. He was very forthright. He was, my meetings with Latif would not last beyond 30 minutes. And he's very forgiving. I would always delay because of my crazy schedule, but he would always be there and I appreciated it. And he was very compassionate. We started to talk about life. We started to talk about passions. We started to talk about TOCOMA. And we listened to the presentation, and yes, it is a healthy drink that cleanses the colon. And you heard about the fiber and the prebiotics, and it's a trustworthy product. But you know, I got hospitalized 2 years ago. I've been very careful about the supplements, about anything that I take. So what I did, I called a couple of friends, my doctor, Dr. Dennis, who is present today, and I said, Dennis, tingnan mo naman to. I want to find out if, you know, I've been very careful about everything that I take. So everything that is offered to me, I go to my doctor and I ask him for his opinion. I send him the products, and then I tried, he tried. A couple of weeks later, he came back to me and said, boy, it's a go, it's okay. So I went back to Latif. I set up a meeting after tonight with Boy Abunda. I was like an hour late, Latif, but thank you. There was a time nagdududa na ako na parang, pero nakakaintindi ng Tagalog yan. May ibang pagtingin na sa akin. But, of course, I had still Latif. But we talked about it, and to be very honest and seriously, sabi ko sa kanya, Latif, I am willing to endorse TOCOMA, and I told him the story. But more than just endorsement, and I wanted to share this with you, I want to do more. I want to be a partner. I told him I want to sell, I want to market, I want to go around the country. I want to share the product with the country. So we started negotiations, and we did contracts, and this brings us here tonight. So I'm not just an endorser of TOCOMA. I am a small partner because I'm going to go around the country. Not just pitching for the product, but selling, marketing, because I believe in the product. Before I proceed, maraming salamat. But before I proceed, I'd like to thank Mr. Joshi. I am the first celebrity you've known in your life, considering that India has hundreds of thousands, perhaps, of stars. You know, I'm really flattered. And when you were here on stage, staring at you, and if I were only single and a virgin, I would have offered myself to you. But again, it's a bit late. The universe did not conspire with our lives to be together. But in another lifetime, maybe. But thank you. Thank you for being very kind. So that brings us here tonight, and thank you for being here. And just like my experience with TOCOMA, Latif is one person who doesn't impose anything on anyone. It was a slow burn. It took a while. So my invitation tonight is, we're not going to impose TOCOMA on you. I mean, this is my line. Discover. Find out what it can do. Find out what it can do. And if it does well for you, you can probably be an evangelist. But take your time. And that's a good start for me. Similar to how I discovered TOCOMA. And it can be a takeoff point to infinite possibilities of a great relationship with this health drink. Again, ladies and gentlemen, maraming salamat sa inyong pagdalo ngayong gabi. And a pleasant evening. But I'm not saying goodbye because I'm going to call on stage two very important people, and I've been talking about one of them. I'd like to introduce to you. He used to be with the bottom line. He was one of the bottom liners, but he is our to-go doctor. Whatever is wrong with any member of the family, we call him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mr. Dr. Dennis Law. And as Dennis is coming on stage, is joining us on stage, I'd like to also introduce to you the man who invented TOCOMA. And we are honored. As a matter of fact, I'm honored to say his name. Please join us on stage, Mr. MC Lee. Mike.